Hello, and welcome to a LitJoy unboxing. This, if you couldn't tell by the sticker affixed to the top of the box, is Stardust by Neil Gaiman, which is getting the LitJoy treatment, which is a weird thing to say. I'm not a big fan of how it's just bouncing around in here, but I'm sure it'll be fine, right? Let's find out. Anyways, LitJoy, I know they do a lot of special editions of various types, but the ones I'm most familiar with are annotated copies. They have ones that are annotated by the authors. This is not one of those. This is just a special edition without the annotations. So it's a LitJoy illustrated edition of Stardust. Is Andrew Davis did the cover and signature page, but this is not signed, so no signature page to bask upon. And we have Montse Rubio, who did the end papers, the tip-in pages, and the in-text artwork. Very exciting. This card, it's got a nice little feel to it there. I mean, it's glossy on one side, matte on the other. Anyways, this was announced last year, 2023. It took a little while to get into our hands. Originally, only the signed edition had the slipcase, but they did release some slipcases to purchase near the end of last year, and I'm glad I swung for it, just because this is a nice little slipcase here. I like it. So the signed edition sold out immediately. I think it was limited to maybe 100 copies. Andrew Davis's artwork there. It does have stenciled edges. Look at that. Very nice. And then they've also announced that they're doing Coraline, which is completely sold out. So copies of the standard edition here of Stardust are still available. Montse Rubio's artwork there of Wall. Look at that wall. The wall that separates man from fae. Lands of fairy. Stardust is 25 years old this year. I don't believe the text block is necessarily anything. Well, I guess the text block is new because they're supposed to be in-text illustrations from Rubio. I gotta say, Rubio's artwork, it almost reminds me of Omar Ryan's artwork. It kind of has that whimsical fairy. Oh yeah, so yeah, we have a little artwork, little pieces in the text. So I guess the text block would need to be new. You're not going to just take the paperback text block and call it a day. So this is a specially printed one. There is Tristram Thorn, son of Dunstan Thorn, and Una, half man, half fairy. And he's wanting to earn the love of Victoria Forrester, and when they glance upon a falling star, and so he decides that he is going to retrieve this falling star for Victoria's love. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. So we have a little tipped-in sheet, but it's translucent so that you can actually glance between. Very cool. Anyways, Tristran, it's like Tristan, but with an R in the middle there, journeys into the lands of fairy in order to seek out this falling star, who ends up being Yvain. It's, the falling star has some life to it. And so he vows to protect Yvain and bring Yvain back. And I'm really liking these in-text illustrations. They're really cool. They're really nice. Like I said, it's almost has an Omar Ryan quality to it. Oh my god, you even have the little... Now this is giving me Coraline by Lyra's Books feel to it, which has the red thread continuing throughout all the pages this has there. That is so cool. Yeah, it's crafty. It's unique. There's oh my god, Yvain at the other end of the rope. Wow, okay. So this is not just your everyday kind of trade edition with a new cover on it. This is nice. It has a lot more artwork by Rubio than I thought it would, which makes me even more excited to see what they do with Coraline. Coraline's a favorite of mine. I love Coraline. Stardust is good. It's like a throwback to whimsier fantasy romances. Think Lord Dunsany. Even though it's not an older tale, think Princess Bride, if you will. Of course, that's obviously not from Dunsany's time. That's William Goldman? William Goldman? I always confuse him with Golding. You know, one wrote Lord of the Flies, one wrote The Princess Bride. Two very different authors in their own right. William Goldman, I want to say, because I want to say Golding is Lord of the Flies. But I could be mistaken. You could be like, wow, you're an idiot in the comments below, and that's totally fine. Yeah, so this is nice. This is actually really good quality. And this was like 30, 40 bucks? I want to say this was like 30 bucks, and the signed edition was 40 bucks. Like I say, it doesn't come with the slipcase. You had to add the slipcase on separately. And I don't know if they have any of the slipcases left. It might have been similar to Grimoire Press's slipcases, where now that they're closer to production, or now they're actually in production, you have them in your hands, they may have capped off the ordering. But wow, it's a nice publication. LitJoy Special Edition. Like I said, I don't think I own any LitJoy Special Editions. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I don't think they did Red Rising. I think that was Fairy Loot that did Red Rising. I know LitJoy had special editions of the Nevernight trilogy by Jay Kristoff. The Nevernight trilogy is one of those annotated ones where you have the author's annotations and little remarks and notes throughout the whole thing, which sounds really cool. I'll swing for that one day. Just not today, because I'm too busy buying the other books that I want to collect. And I believe they're doing Leigh Bardugo, Shadow and Bone. They're doing that trilogy with her annotations, which is really cool. But they do have other special editions as well, such as Stardust by Neil Gaiman, such as Coraline by Neil Gaiman. The Coraline is not released yet. That one is completely sold out. I do have a copy on order of that, so please consider liking and subscribing if you want to check out that unboxing when I get it. I have plenty of other unboxing videos to keep you entertained in the meantime, and at least one book review a week going to be on Tuesdays. So please consider subscribing. It helped me out, and, you can watch some mildly entertaining, it's not for everybody. Some content. It's not the most exciting content, but you can live vicariously through me as I continue to buy books and add them to my TBR pile that will never, ever fully diminish for your entertainment. So anyways, thank you very much for watching. Check out LitJoy. That's nice quality. And we'll see you around next time.